Hello guys, this is Andrew again. In our last tutorial, we were seeing how to manually set up PHP for your local development. And in this tutorial, we are actually going to be seeing how to set up XAMPP, because XAMPP is one of the powerful tools that you will use while developing your back-end applications and so on. So XAMPP is a free and open source tool that you can use to test your applications that you build on your local computers before having to deploy them. It offers you PHP, it comes with embedded database and so on. So for you to actually write applications that run on the web and test them, I think XAMPP is one of the tools that you are going to use. So in this tutorial, we are going to be seeing how to set up XAMPP, right? Okay, not wasting time, I want you to open your browser and just type XAMPP and load that up. So you will go to download. Remember, we installed PHP version 8.1.5 yesterday, and we are going to install a XAMPP version that matches with our PHP version. Okay, now if you are using a Linux system, you can go ahead and download your Linux. If you're using a Mac OS, it applies the same for all. Just download, go to download and download it, right? Do you want to download? Yeah, so just go ahead and download. I already downloaded it, so I'm not going to download that again. Go ahead, download, and once you finish downloading, open the file wherever it was, wherever you downloaded it to. So I'm going to search here, XAMPP, and here we go. This is XAMPP. Wait while it opens. Once you have opened it, it will ask if you want to allow permissions. Of course, yes, you want to do that. And from there, we should be waiting that it should come up with installation guides, right? Okay, so we'll be waiting for it. Sorry, my machine is pretty slow. We are good. So I have an antivirus, so don't bother with this. Just go ahead and continue with the installation. Good. You should have this menu when you click on install. Next thing, you take next. You select everything that you want to download. So you see, XAMPP comes with a lot of many other options. You have MySQL, you have FTP server, Tomcat, help, PHP, PHP and so on. Please make sure you allow it the way it is, like this, and then take next, and then you choose where you want to install XAMPP, right? So I might want to choose another. So okay, which version or which language you want to use. Is it English? If it's English, you continue, or choose the other language you want. I think next, and setup is now ready to begin installing. Alright, so while we are waiting, take next, and good, we have something like this. What happens is, okay, XAMPP is now installing. You wait till it finish installing and you are good. So I already installed XAMPP on my machine, so you go ahead, install XAMPP, and we meet again. So I'm going to cancel this. Good. So once you've downloaded XAMPP, I'm going to close this. You should be able to have the icon somewhere. When you come to this search, you type XAMPP. Right, you should have XAMPP installed. Okay, when you type here, you should have XAMPP. I'm going to open it here, and I'm going to show you how to start your XAMPP server. Alright, so when you open it manually, it is like this. You are going to actually start the servers yourself. You start the Apache and the MySQL. If you wanted to run on Tomcat, good, or just go ahead and start it, right? Start the two, MySQL and XAMPP. And once you started, I want you to minimize. We have already installed XAMPP. What we are trying to do now is to test. Alright, so I am going to go to where I installed XAMPP. Definitely when you are doing your installation, you install it on the C drive, right? So we are going to go to C, look at the C, we're going to look for XAMPP. Yeah, here it is. Right, and we are going to look for the file called htdocs. This is the folder called htdocs. This is the folder that should host everything that you need to do relating to your applications that you're developing, so that once you start the server, it's going to load from here. htdocs is the entry point for your applications, right? So I'm going to open htdocs, and good, I have a bunch of other projects here that I've been working on, and I want you to create a new folder just for test, right? So I'm going to say XAMPP test. XAMPP test, here it is. Hopefully you already have VS Code or whatever editor installed. So I'm going to open this folder with my VS Code, right? Good. We'll write a basic script and execute it using XAMPP so that you should see how it is working. Notice that I started XAMPP, right? I started XAMPP, and while opening this, I'm going to come here and create a file. Say hello.php. So same hello world, but this time I'm going to actually add something more to that. PHP. Just some few minutes. Machine is taking some time to load. Right, while it's doing that, so what will actually happen is, once I write this script, I'm going to open my XAMPP on the browser, and I'm going to try to execute this script. I'm going to show you all the steps in that. So I'm going to do echo h1. I want to make it bold. Hello from, oh god, I'm going to do hello from Zuri mentors, right? I'm just greeting you guys, and I'm going to close this out. Oops, we're lacking something. I'm going to close this one tag here, and we are good, right? We have this, and cool. I'm just going to minimize this, and what I'm going to do is, I am going to open my browser. Make sure that your XAMPP is running, meaning you should open XAMPP and make sure Apache and MySQL are running, right? Then you open your browser and go to localhost / the name of the folder you created. I created XAMPP test, right? XAMPP test. And cool, I have my hello.php, and when I click on this, I am expecting a hello from Zuri mentors. That is good. Your XAMPP is up and running. Okay, so just a quick recap. You go to your browser, type XAMPP, download the version that you want to download. Hopefully you are downloading PHP for PHP version 8.1.5. if you followed our previous tutorial. Install it to your C drive and make sure it is running before you do anything. Create a folder inside whatever name and do your test, just what we did, and come to your browser now, type localhost / the name of the folder you created, and check if your script executes correctly. I think this is quite it, right? That is XAMPP up and running. Now I can stop this, and if you notice, after stopping this, if I refresh this, you shouldn't be able to see anything here, right? Meaning that the server is not longer running. That is it. That is how you set up your XAMPP server, and that is how you execute your code. I hope it was clear. If you have any other doubts, you should not hesitate to reach out in the Slack channel. Thank you very much.